It's amazing getting to kind of see what a big warehouse would look like, kind of like stepping kind of into what my future is going to be with Revlutn. Because guys, I'm going to own a warehouse. I'm going to own a warehouse gym. This is going to happen, guys. I'm going to put it into fruition. Revlutn is going to take over the fitness industry. It's going to change the fitness industry.
Fucking dreams, bro.
Oh my god, this is wild, dude. This is fucking wild. We fucking did it, bro. Holy
Fucking did it, bro. Fucking did it.
What's up, everyone? My name is Levi Scrivener. I am the owner and CEO of Revlutn Athletics and Revlutn Gym. This is the story of how we started Revlutn Gym. It wasn't easy. We started back in January of this year. I was in the process of going through with starting Revlutn Gym with someone else, and it just didn't work out. It was very frustrating. And at the time I was kind of like, talking with Cam about, maybe expanding and doing stuff with Revlutn Athletics. And I told him, I was like, hey, like it didn't work out with them. So I'm just gonna kind of figure it out. Of course, if you guys know Cam, he was very much like, well, how about we do it? And I was like, oh shit, like I didn't even really think about that. And without really thinking, I was like, let's do it. And that was in February when we decided to fully go forward with getting our full business plan and everything put together. Yeah, I got the whole business plan together and revised it I don't know how many times. Guys, this, like when you go through a business plan, you're doing it over and over and over until it's perfect. Your financials are perfect, your projections, all that stuff is perfect. Once we got that all figured out, I had some potential investors that we ended up meeting with. It didn't go as planned, but I do have a clip of me before my meeting. I was shitting my pants right here. So I'm about to have the biggest meeting of my life. I have a meeting with an investor today, and it's gonna go well. I'm already putting it in the future. But once I had that meeting, I just totally knew that, I literally thought that I nailed it, and I got that sale, and I was gonna have an investor. I never heard anything back. So that really put me in a place where I'm like, well, does anyone believe in what we're trying to do? Not everyone's going to believe in your dreams. Not everyone's gonna think it's a good financial decision for them. And that's one of the things that I really had to step aside and be like, okay, if it's not for them, it might be for someone else. I contacted my dad and I was like, hey, how much could you invest into Revlutn Gym if you could? And he was like, I can invest 130K. And guys, when I really was talking to my dad about this is all the money that my dad made and saved up. This was his retirement money. And for my dad to believe in my dream as much as me, to invest $130,000 for 6.5% of my company, which puts our valuation at, it was really hard for my dad to give up that 130, so much that it took over two and a half months to get my dad to do it. When my dad gave it to me, he said, if anything happens, don't worry. Life is all about taking chances. You have to take those risks to succeed. And if, let's just say, it doesn't work out, I'm not gonna hold anything against you. You tried, you worked your ass off, and money is money. We can always make more. That really that really like lit a fire in my chest to where I'm like, I can't let my dad down, because he's done so much for me. He's risked everything for me, and I gotta put like all my effort into Revlutn Gym and growing it, because there is no plan B. Plan A has always been the plan. I've always been a plan A person, where if I start something, I'm going to fucking do it. I'm gonna do it no matter what, and I'm gonna be successful. This is like proving to my dad that I'm going to make it. I'm going to create generational wealth for my family and help my dad as much as possible. The spot that we're in right now, we worked our asses off to get it. They want our first renovation costs were over about $750,000 for the full building, which is around 12 to 13,000 square feet. And we thought we were going to be able to get the whole building, but thinking about cash and how much money we needed, it just did not work out. So we ended up settling for this side. We got another GC to do our estimate and brought everything down to 150, 160 in renovation costs. Our TI allowance came around $100,000, so we were gonna have to bring up about $50,000 to $60,000 of our own cash. That $100,000 would be amortized throughout the lease, but we had to pay that up front. But we're like doing it in like multiple different sections. Based off completion of renovations. In a sense, we are paying for all of our renovations on our own. So about 150, 160,000. You think about that and you're like, okay, we have 130, we have 150 that we have to have. Now, where's all the equipment and everything that's gonna make Revlutn Gym the wow factor, right? So we're putting close to $500,000 into Revlutn Gym. And no one has that much money laying around. So we had to go to banks, guys. We got denied by 5 SBA loans. We got denied by the loan through the SBA, and that was for $125,000. This is probably one of the hardest things that I've ever had to do in my life, was try to convince a shit ton of people that this is going to be very successful. This is going to be the next big thing. And we're gonna change the fitness industry here in Fort Collins, Colorado. So after 2.5 weeks of waiting to get approval for the SBA loan, we got denied. Guys, this is like one of the most fucking stressful fucking things I've ever had to do. Like, telling people the mission, the vision behind it, and it's just not fucking enough for a bank to approve it. And man, this is just getting so fucking stressful. I want this so fucking bad. We both do. And just like no one's giving us a chance for a startup company. We got too many people that are relying on us to provide the best gym in the area, the best gym in Colorado. We went through a whole business plan with everyone. We submitted it to so many banks, and we got denied by 5. After that, we started going to banks, got denied by 1, and then finally, when Cam's dad, he has a good relationship with Alpine Bank. He ended up contacting them and getting us squared away to where we got our renovation money, and we ended up getting the rest of our equipment loans. We got the loan, dude. Damn, dude. Ooh. That's so fucking, that literally releases so much fucking stress off of our shoulders. This was after we signed the lease. So we signed the lease on blind faith that we are going to get this spot, we're gonna get the money, and we're gonna figure it out. And that was one of the scariest things, because if you guys ever deal with commercial leases, it's 5 years or a little bit more than that. And This is a 5-year marriage to a building. And if anything happens, we default or something like that, this goes against us personally. We're screwed. We go bankrupt personally. So it's not on the LLC. That's the only way that we are gonna be able to get this spot. With getting this spot, it came a lot of negotiation, guys. There was 3 or 4 times we had to revise this lease to get it perfect. And at one point I thought we weren't gonna get it. So after doing some research, I was just flipping through Facebook and found the fucking listing of the spot that we're looking at and that we've been working on for the last like 2 months. They're trying to like separate each garage door into like little offices or apartments, and they just listed it today. So like we're really fucking frustrated because they haven't even reached out to us, which they're supposed to reach out to us on Monday or on Tuesday after having a meeting on Monday. So it's just like, this is ridiculous. It was a long road of just trial and error, and finally on August 2nd, we signed the lease to Revlutn Gym and walked in, and now renovation starts in the next couple weeks.
My fucking dreams, bro.
Oh my god, this is wild, dude. This is fucking wild. We fucking did it, bro. Holy
Fucking did it, bro. Fucking did it.
Okay. All right. We're at the lockbox. We got the code. Open it up, Cam. Oh shit. Show me the key.
Hold up. Welcome to Revlutn Gym.
Oh god. Oh my god.
Bro, there's no fuck.
Ready for it?
Oh, and wait, hold up. Just the best part. 4 of these bitches lining the wall.
Dude. God, bro.
Okay, open all the doors.
Damn. That was a smack.
Guess what? Now an owner of Revlutn Gym. We're inside right now. I wish I could say this was easy. It was not easy at all. It was one of the hardest things we've ever had to do. By navigating people telling us no, not believing in our mission, because what we're trying to do is it seems impossible. Breaking ground into a place where there's multiple commercial gyms, there's so many other options, but why Revlutn Gym? And one of the reasons why Revlutn Gym is going to be successful is not just because of the equipment. It's not because of the facility, it's because of the culture that we have already, the brand that we have, and the people all around it.
Yeah, party fucking people. Yeah, welcome to the gym.
Revlutn Gym is more than just a gym. It's an experience, it's a community, and it's something that you want to be a part of. Like, this is going to be the spot where you want to come and get your lift in and create long-lasting relationships with people. Join Revlutn.